This is Dave Lee for Six Towns Radio. The last thing you really want to happen in a press conference is for Tony Pulis to be making a serious point and for your phone to go off. It couldn't happen, could it?
If the chairman thought that a black manager was the best manager for Stoke City, he wouldn't worry about his colour. He'd pick him because he was the best manager, not because of his colour or his creed or anything. He would do it because he was the best candidate, and George should be fined 50 quid for that.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony.
George.
It couldn't happen to a nicer person. It happened to George Andrews, of course. But then again, at least George turned his phone off. Of course he did.
Would you support your players as you did last week? You didn't sort of take...
No, that's 100 quid, Spinksy.
Lightning striking twice there for the great George Andrews. Of course, it wasn't just his phone that was causing a lot of noise. There was that whistling in the background.
The game here was determined by Robert's challenge on the ice. It was a real cold day and snowing, and he's got sent off. We didn't think it was a sending off. I still don't think it was a sending off. But I think that changed the game a little bit.
And if that wasn't bad enough, a blooming creaking door.
But is that a big factor that might take into your game this weekend?
No, I'm sure the confidence will, grow even more within the group.
For goodness sake, keep the noise down. Now, a lot of people have been wondering why Stoke City's start to the season has been so difficult against some of the top sides like Man City, Man United and Liverpool. Well, I think Tony Pulis has worked it out.
And 2 of our home games have been against Man City and Arsenal. So, I think it was a Port Vale supporter who pulled the draw out of the hat. You couldn't get it any harder.
Port Vale, you see, he had to have someone to blame. Of course, Tony Pulis now has a new nickname.
Even though, like in the papers last week, they're calling you the Jolly Green Giants and all this.
Jolly Green Giants, I don't know about that, but he's not only got a new nickname, but he's got a new way of playing, of course. And he was looking back at the way things used to be.
Villa, Mama scored in the 91st minute, I think, from a long throw. Those were the days.
It's all different now, though, isn't it?
All different now? Oh, we don't want it all different now. I like those long throws. But of course, times have changed. I mean, well, at least the Cold War's not still on.
We've got them until, when is it, mid-December or whatever, when they got another friendly. And our American lads go off to Russia, I think. Fantastic.
Fantastic. I don't know what he means by fantastic there. Still, I managed to get in a question about Kenwyne Jones and got a rather strange answer.
Yeah, because Kenwyne, someone came in, the club came in and wanted to take him out on loan, but you're not that keen.
No, I don't think there's been a club who's wanted to take Kenwyne on loan. So I don't know where that's come from.
From the Sentinel. It was in the Sentinel, for goodness sake. Apparently Leicester City were interested in having Kenwyne on loan. Now, either this means as the Sentinel's just making these stories up, or someone's not telling Tony everything. You make your own mind up.